programming. So if you are aware of reactive programming, we used Rx, and in Rx philosophy is observer pattern. So in this case you can see, okay, I already added the Rx library, so you can see I'm going to make a one observable. I'm saying that is a type of string value ob observe, and observable, sorry, I have a mistake here, from iterable, and I created a list of, so that is a observable. And how we can observe, basically I can subscribe, and once I will do subscribe, there is a class which is observer, this, and so Rx is totally using the philosophy of observer pattern. Only there are some differences. They divided they uh, they divided their implementation in multiple layers. So for example, in our case we have an observable which is responsible add and remove, but I found they made a disposable which is a different API who that is responsible to remove its connection from the observable. We can go inside of this and we can check this class. What is this class? So basically this class has too many utility methods, but inside of this we can see it's implementing this API observable source, and this observable source is only asking kind of a add observer. So it's saying, okay, you are going to subscribe to this. So once I'm going to subscribe to this observable do notify any events, it will call this, and under the hood it's saying, okay, we have an observer, you need to call this. And this interface has four methods: on subscribe, on next, error. And this disposable is the one which is, before that we wrote remove observable, remove observer, or in case of an Android, unregistered receiver. In this case they are saying, okay, we are giving you separately disposable, and by calling this we can remove our relation from the observable. So I'm not going deep into this, I think that will be enough. Then I really want to show you one more example. Just like I share with you, in my opinion, callback, you can improve callback towards to the observer pattern. So in Android, if I go activity, I can do something like get application dot register activity lifecycle callbacks. So basically this is a callback. So in this scenario, if you are aware of this API, basically this API is asking, give us the activity lifecycle callbacks, and if I'm interested any of these APIs, like when the lifecycle is working, I can register with this, and then after that this callback will be called by this. So we can see how they implemented. Okay, so in this is an application class where they are implementing, and there are all those methods. We are doing this callbacks add. So I'm now here I'm interested. So they are making this an array list, and they are doing array callback and adding here. Now what happened here, I'm confused when I work first time. They are saying, okay, register activity lifecycle callbacks, but I think it's only one. And but when I jump into this, I found this is not one, it's like a add observer and then remove observer. So you can, so like if there are multiple SDKs or around multiple people, multiple objects who are interested into this, they can register with this. It's a simplest form of observer pattern which we saw, and you can register with this, but you need to remove, otherwise there will be a memory leak, because it's a application level thingy, and activity has a less scope than application, and they will do like this. And now we need to figure it out where they are informing. Like for example, we can try to found this method where they implemented. So now you can see internally someone called this method, in our case a kind of a notify, and when this will call, it's calling all those observers who are registered with this, they are going to get this method called notification. So I hope this example will give you more confidence how things are working under the hood. So until now we discussed three. First we explore how they implemented register receiver, unregistered receiver, broadcast receiver. Then I showed you Rx observable, which is using the philosophy of observer pattern, and then I showed you the register callbacks, the activity lifecycle callbacks.